And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
And here's the starting lineup for the visiting Tampa Bay Rays. Who stands out to you, Danny?
You know, there's no doubt this club really needs Kevin Kiermaier to turn it around. Looking at the last game, it was 0 for 3, but it was the way he went about that 0 for 3. He didn't look very aggressive, and actually, he looked kind of lost to me. I'm wanting to see a different player in that batter's box today.
53 degrees here at game time as it's cooled off considerably since batting practice this afternoon. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Little hesitation right there by the batter. It was great execution by the pitcher down and away. But that looked like a late swing. Could have been sitting on something else.
Smoke is over now, and he's got it for out number 2.
Shortstop, Manny Machado.
Standing in, Manny Machado. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. No balls and a strike to count. A ball and a strike now to Machado.
1 ball, 1 strike.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. Tampa Bay nothing. Blue Jays due up next. Major League Baseball is on the show. Jacob Perea is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Here's the first pitch to him. Grounded back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. And immediately the Rays now have to deal with a real burner standing at first base.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack, without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
Here's Randall Grichuk. Runners going. Strike taken to throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. So he's into scoring position here in the home half of the first following the stolen base as we check out the teams that have run the most here this season. And in fact, that number is not only the highest in all the American League, but is actually the highest in all of baseball. Here comes the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Yeah, Matt, I cannot wait to get a look at Josh Donaldson, the bringer of rain. He's got over 15 runs batted in his last 10 games. Like, that's some kind of a stretch. These opposing pitchers have to figure out a way to keep the guys off base in front of him, or he's going to make it really tough for them.
Now to the plate, Bo Brady. First trip to the plate for him in this one, and it's a good RBI spot, too. Leadoff man at third with 1 down. Here comes the first pitch. Hit sharply toward the right side. Catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Crash McDonald. And when you get a look at the splits, he's really owned right-handers thus far on the season. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Digging in, Josh Donaldson, arguably one of the hotter hitters in the league right now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier on the run. And that retires the side. A run on 2 hits here for Toronto. On now to the top half of inning number 2. It's the Blue Jays 1, the Rays nothing. Leading off the inning, Scott Schebler, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First offering on its way. Popped him up. McDonald has a play. He's got it 1 away.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And, guys, this starting pitcher right here is in the top 5 in the league in strikeouts. And what does that tell me? That tells me that his defense cannot fall asleep in this one. They better go through their pre-pitch routine. They better stay on their toes and stay engaged in this one in case something finds a barrel.
Stepping in, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. Grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Now this is swung on and foul tipped straight back, as that sounded like it rang the catcher's mask with pretty good force that time. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
You know, he's had a very economical start out there. Got through the first inning on just 9 pitches, and he's got a chance to keep it in single digits again here in the second.
1 ball and 2 strikes the count. Two out, nobody on. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Rays. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Stepping into the box, Justin Smoke. And he has been, pardon the cliche, in fuego of late. Seen that average shoot up quite a bit over the past 8 ball games. First pitch on its way. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Gone! A solo shot here off the bat of Justin Smoke. And even 20 home runs for him now thus far, as the Blue Jays take a 2-0 advantage.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, and now this ball's in the air to deep right center. Schebler going back on it to the track, to the wall. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run off the bat of Troy Tulowitzki. Number 17 for him on the season. And the Jays have moved out in front 3-0.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it just like he did.
In now, Devin Travis.
Second baseman, Devin.
He swings and grounds it to short, and that's through for a hit.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
For the plate now is the designated hitter, Guillermo Gonzalez. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ballgame last night. From the stretch. On the ground to third. He's got it. There's one. On to first, and they get them both.
The batter, center fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Digging in to try it again. Teoscar Hernandez. He reached on a single in his first try. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. That goes Kiermaier. And this one is gone. A home run.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
Stepping in now, Randall Grichuk. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So they get 3 runs here, all coming via solo home runs. We played 2 full. The Jays are out in front, 4-0. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
No balls and 1 strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I know he's down in the count right now, and it's not looking good, but
there's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 5 on the year. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
Yeah, they're still down a few, but a solo shot will make them feel a lot better about themselves. They're not being shut out, and now they know they can get to this guy.
Malik Smith the next to hit. As he'll fall behind here as he goes after a fastball that might have been out of the zone. It's strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Malik Smith becomes the first out of the inning. And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. One out, nobody on. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
Standing in now, Clinton Buckner.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 0-1 pitch. Hit back up the middle. Up with it now is Tulowitzki. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Rays answer right back on the solo home run. Bottom of the third coming up. It's the Blue Jays 4, the Rays 1. So digging in now, Bo Brady. He hit a sac fly earlier.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. With that, the Jays put their leadoff man on to start the inning.
Hey, there's a base hit to lead off the third inning. Talk about having a lot of traffic, Hero. He's given up several hits already, so he's been in the stretch most of the game.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Dan. That is the name of the game for this offense. They're trying to get this guy in the stretch. Hopefully he misses over the heart of the plate like he's been doing so far up until this point.
Hits it high and deep out to center field. Back goes Kiermaier. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Third baseman, number 20, Josh Donaldson.
Next to bat for Toronto, Josh Donaldson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Schebler moves over. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's Justin Smoke now. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. First offering on its way. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. 4-1's our score here in inning number 3. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Two and 0 count, and the pitch to right field and deep. Look at this thing go. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, his second of the game, and it's now a 6-1 ball game. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good.
Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo shot here to left. His second home run of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Yeah, Matty V, how about this, B-Row? If you come to watch offense, you pick the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one.
Kiermaier will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Blue Jays 7. Into the box now, Nino Velasco. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
The 0-2 once more. is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
Here's Manny Machado now. Grounded up the first baseline. Smoke is up with it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Scott Schebler. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's the first pitch chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. The 0-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Hey, that's another nice two-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. They're down 7-1. Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Guillermo Gonzalez.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Buckner is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first down. And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Rays Road to the Show report. 2 guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
The last at-bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Again, a nice clean base hit, his 3rd of the game. So he'll reach base with 1 out here in the 4th. And with that, let's check out the league leaderboard in hits. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. In now, Rendell Britcher, 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. As a look, now the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Schebler moves over, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in, Bo Brady. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted the other way out to left center. Kiermaier giving chase. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. 4 pitches, all it takes to retire the Jays. They're on top 7-1. Matt Vasgersian back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac as Kevin Kiermaier settles in to start the inning. He's set, and the pitch. Fouled away. Set to deliver the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just 1 lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. So coming to the plate, C.J. Cron looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. 0-1 the count. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Behind 0-2 now. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And you can see that he's had it working here in the first 2 months of the year, currently leading the AL in that category. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
And there's number.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So add one more name to the record book here as he strikes out the side on 9 pitches. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Digging in the switch hitter, McDonald. He flew out in his last at-bat.
McDonald.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Hit hard towards center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 5th. So a ringing single here to center field makes it 2 hits for him on the night. And there you see the Toronto leaderboard in that category as he currently ranks 2nd best on the ball club. Settling in now, Josh Donaldson. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and Donaldson's gone as well. It's a double play.
Now batting.
That's not the guy you're going to see doubled off very often, so that was a quick turn at second base. Good transfer and a strong throw.
Into the box, Justin Smoke. As he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. And that ends the inning. 4 pitches, all it takes to retire the Jays. They're on top 7-1. Malik Smith the next to hit. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck outside last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. The ballman 2 strikes.
Count is 1 and 2.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he'll continue this roll he's on. Make it 6 strikeouts in a row. Gracious, 2 away. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Clinton Buckner. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. 1-1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Sergio Romo gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Troy Tulowitzki will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tulowitzki swinging and sends one out to shortstop. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
Now batting, second baseman.
Now at the plate, Devin Travis. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. He's set. Here it comes. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out whole ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in. He's able to drive that for a nice swing.
Striding forward now is the DH, Guillermo Gonzalez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike one.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
Now a move over to first, and he'll get back in safely. Hit the other way out toward right field. Shebler waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, center fielder, Oscar Hernandez.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in to Oscar Hernandez. Last time through was a base hit. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive to center field. Kiermaier is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1 left for Toronto. They're on top 7-1. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. 7th inning coming up with the Jays out in front as we give you a look at our game summary to this point. Ready now, Nino Velasco. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Here's Manny Machado now. Fouled off. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Weak chopper up the line. That winds up foul. Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
And that brings up Scott Shebler, and it's fouled away. No hits to this point. Here's the 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Down in order go the Rays. They're down 7-1. Coming to the plate now, Rendell Gritchick. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. First pitch on its way. And right into the shift. Velasco is there. Throw just in time as he was flying down the line that time.
Now batting, left fielder, Bo Brady.
Digging in, Bo Brady. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive to left. Buckner is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now.
Catcher, Trent McDonald.
Digging in and looking for more. Crash McDonald. He's 2 for 3 thus far. From the stretch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So the 2-out hit extends things for Josh Donaldson next.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Digging in, Josh Donaldson.
He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First offering on its way. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side.
That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first 2 guys out of the inning, then you give up that 2-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of the order coming up, and this is where you have to really refocus on that mound, stay out of a potential big inning.
The 0-1 delivery. In the air to straightaway right. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Blue Jays held in check. They're on top 7-1. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
High in the air out to center field.
Waiting on it is Hernandez.
1 away.
Now batting.
1 gone here in the 8th as we check our line score to this point. And boy, you can see the story of the game right there in the hit column. Just 1 hit allowed through 7 1/3. He has been awfully tough to solve. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, the pitcher can't really worry about that one. I mean, it was only their 2nd hit of the game, so he's doing a lot of things right. Let's see if he can leave him out there now.
Malik Smith the next to hit. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Softly hit toward the hole. Gonna be a tough play. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back to Toronto after this. Here's Justin Smoke now. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings. But guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
He's set and the pitch. Line to the right side. But this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight.
You know, Dero, as a pitcher, that can be so frustrating. You're talking to trying to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
Into the box now, Devin Travis, as he'll go after the first pitch and line one into right field for a base hit. Throw won't get him.
This guy came into today absolutely on fire, and nothing has changed. He looks seriously hitterish at the dish right now. That's his 3rd knock of the game.
In now, Guillermo Gonzalez. Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
The 0-2 delivery. Count remains at 0-2. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. And a slider that time as this ball hammered to deep left field. And that is the definition of a mistake pitch there as this ball is gone. A home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 6th home run on the season for him as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
It's getting pretty comical now. Their 6th home run of the game, and they're not done yet. They say hitting is contagious, and apparently that applies to the long ball. It's looking like batting practice out there.
Now batting, center fielder,
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Right fielder number 15, Randall Grichuk.
Into the box now, Randall Grichuk. He was a ground out victim last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And it's gone. Randall Grichuk leaves the yard with a solo shot. Number 21 for him on the season as the blowout continues. Kevin Segrist enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Kevin Segrist. Now batting.
Stepping in now, Bo Brady. Slides down the left side, but foul. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So with that, we're not done with the bottom of the 8th quite yet.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel to the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Into the box, Crash McDonald as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Drilled down the line. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. The next 0-2. Bounce down the third baseline. And with his speed, forget it. It's an infield single.
You know, D-Row, when he makes a phone call after the game and call his parents and say he had a 4-hit day, you think he's going to tell them about that infield single right there?
Oh, no, that was a line drive in the gap. We always used to say on the bench, Dan, anybody can get 3 hits in a big league game. Got to get that 4th one. That's what separates you. Those are the special moments.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Hack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Row, pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead, strike one. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
Standing in now, Justin Smoke hit the other way out toward right field. Schebler there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. All in all, 10 men come to the plate and 5 score. We've played 8 full. Toronto leads this one 12-1. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on the show. A shot there of the nighttime beauty of this terrific Canadian city. Into the box, Joey Wendell.
Second baseman, Joey Wendell.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 delivery. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Looking to send him packing again. Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now.
Now batting, left fielder, Clinton Buckner.
At the plate, Clinton Buckner. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
He throws him on the fastball there. Clinton Buckner goes down for the second out, and now they're down to their final try. In now, Nino Velasco. Popped him up. And he'll get under it to make the catch, and the Blue Jays will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Wow, talk about total dominance. 9 innings, only 2 hits allowed. That's about as good as it gets. This guy was as good in the 9th inning as he was in the 1st. So close to baseball history.
12-1 at the end of this one. Toronto rack up a division-leading 40th victory of the season. Scott Reed wins his league-leading 10th game of the year and records a complete game 2-hitter in doing so. Jacob Faria allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
50,516. The Blue Jays thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.